In this video, I'm going to mention 5 ways of how you can save money on your grocery shopping every single month. Look, I know this channel is about investing and that's what I used to talk about, but the times have changed and I thought that I had to adjust the topics of my videos. At the end of the day, to invest the money, we need this money on the first place. So right now I'm concentrating mostly on earning some cash and saving some cash. And grocery shopping is one of the main things that will help you do so. Let me explain why. According to the statistics, 9 out of 10 people in the UK do their shopping in a big supermarket. So obviously, food is something that you cannot live without, so you cannot just cut it out of your monthly budget. But at the same time, this part of your expenses has a huge potential of saving, and that's what I personally concentrated on, and now I'm ready to share my findings and thoughts with you. So let's start with the first way of how you can reduce your shopping bill. Choose the right supermarket. I saw it many times in the UK that people do their shopping in a specific supermarket because it is whether the closest to their house or because they're used to this supermarket, meaning they know where the stuff is, meaning they know the food that they like. Say, for example, you used to do your shopping at Sainsbury's, but you always had Lidl just across the road. Well, you never went to Lidl because you don't know what stuff Lidl sells, or when you go inside the shop, you don't really like the way it looks because it looks cheap. Well, cheap is exactly what you want right now, and cheap doesn't mean bad. In fact, someone has already done this whole research for you, and there is a whole table of the cheapest supermarkets in the UK. In October 2022, Aldi was the cheapest supermarket for a basket of most popular groceries that consisted of 48 items, and it cost £75.79. Lidl was the second cheapest, where the same products cost £77.68. Asda was the third cheapest, £84.98. So if you think about it, you can buy the same stuff in Aldi as what you can buy in Waitrose for 25% less. They also analyzed the cost of a bigger grocery basket, which consisted of 48 same items plus 100 more. And here Asda was the cheapest, and the average basket price was £348, Sainsbury's was £355, and Waitrose is £392. So Waitrose is definitely the most expensive supermarket that was analyzed. I can tell you what I do from my personal experience. I have Sainsbury's, which I really like, but I have Lidl just across the road, and I never used to go to Lidl for some reason. And it's only now that I started to actually count how much money I spent on groceries, and when I started to look at prices of the foods that I buy, that I went to Lidl and I found out on average my receipt is about 30 to 35% cheaper in Lidl for buying exactly the same things as what I buy in Sainsbury's. The second method is buying discounted food and yellow stickers. In some shops they are yellow, in some shops they are orange, but you will definitely see them because they are made to grab your attention. And usually the food gets discounted before it expires. But very often you can buy eggs, for example, that will go off in 1 week's time. So you will have the whole week to eat those eggs before they officially will go off. That will also help you save a lot of money, but don't get fooled because, for example, if you go to Waitrose and you buy discounted food there is a high chance that even on a discount, this food will cost you more than without a discount and with a longer expiry date in Lidl. So here we come back to the first method, and it would make more sense to choose a cheaper supermarket on the first place. The third method contradicts the second one, and it is planning your menu in advance. Why it's contradictive is because if you want to buy discounted food and items on yellow stickers, then obviously you cannot really plan what you buy because you just go to the shop and you buy what's available. But if you don't like the idea of buying discounted food and eating the food after its expiry date, then you can just plan your menu ahead, and it will save you loads of money as well as time, and probably it will make you healthier. Let me explain. So first of all, if you've planned your menu 1 week in advance, this means that you will have to make only one trip to a supermarket a week. That will save you some money on gas, and obviously it will save you a lot of time as well. Secondly, if you write a list of the items that you need, then there is a less chance that you will end up buying something else that's not on that list. Planning your menu ahead will probably keep you away from takeaway meals and fast food. It will also reduce the food waste, as I can guarantee that if you planned your menu in advance, you will most probably use almost everything that you have in the fridge by the end of the week, and then you just make another plan. It will also make you healthier. I can again tell you my own experience. I've been planning my meals forever, not since the high inflation times, and I really like it because I am not too strict about my plan. I just have an idea of what meals I'm going to cook and when. I plan my menu considering how busy I will be on a certain day. So if I know that I will be busy on a certain day, then I will plan to have a very simple dish that will not take a long time to cook. The rule number 4 is stop buying pre-cooked meals, or frozen meals for that matter. I know that there is a huge fashion for it in the UK, and it was quite a discovery for me because that's not the way it is in Ukraine, in my native country. And I understand why people do it. It saves you loads of time, it needs absolutely no effort, and it's just extremely easy and tasty at the same time. But if you count how much money you could spend just by cooking the same stuff yourself, you would be surprised. I understand that there are dishes which are very hard to cook, the sauces that are really hard to make, when I have absolutely no problems with spending more money on that type of meals. But some of the meals are extremely easy, and I am sure that absolutely everybody could make those meals themselves. Let's look at the meal deal in Sainsbury's. A meal deal is when you can buy a sandwich, a snack and a drink at a discounted price of £3.50. And one of the snacks that is included in the meal deal is a healthy snack, and it's one of my favorite ones. It's carrot with hummus. So if you look at carrot and hummus snack, you can buy it for £1.15. But how difficult it is to make yourself in the kitchen and how long it will take you. Honestly, it's gonna take you 5 minutes, no more, and all you need is just a little bit of carrots, you don't even need to cook them, and hummus. Of course you can make hummus yourself and then probably you will save even more money, but then you will need to put some effort in. But instead you can just buy a ready-made hummus from the same supermarket, say from Sainsbury's, and let's make quick calculations. So 100 grams of the ready-made snack costs 115 pence. In the same supermarket, in Sainsbury's, you can buy 1 kilogram of British potatoes for 45p. On the ingredients list of the ready-made snack, it says that 65% of it is carrots. So 65 grams of 100 grams is carrots. And if you bought carrots individually, 65 grams would cost you a little bit less than 3p. Then we need hummus. You can choose any hummus you like, but one of the hummuses that I found on Sainsbury's official website costs 69p for 200 grams. Obviously, 35% of a ready-made snack is hummus, meaning 35 grams of it is hummus, and for 35 grams of hummus you would pay around 12p. So the total price of this snack, if you were to make it yourself, would be just 15 pence. But if you were going to buy it ready-made from Sainsbury's, you would have to pay £1.15. So Sainsbury's makes £1 on every single snack it sells. Fair enough. But for you, if you're looking for ways to save money, just think about it. You could save £1 every time you make this snack yourself. So if it's your favorite snack and if you take a meal deal every day for lunch, you would be able to save about £25 per month. Even I got surprised when I made this calculation, because it's like a 700% margin on one item that is also sold as a healthy snack. I don't think I personally will buy this snack ever again, because knowing these numbers in my head just spoils my appetite. Okay, and the rule number 5 is start doing online shopping or click and collect option. Of course, home delivery is better, but most of the time you have to pay for it, and then you have to include this price in your total expenses, and you have to think here whether it's worth, whether you're saving enough time by doing the home delivery, or you're saving enough money on gas by not taking your own car to the supermarket. But there are more advantages of doing an online shop over going to a supermarket and doing it yourself. First of all, it's much easier to find products on promotion. All you have to do is just click the relevant tab and it will show you all the promotions available on that day, which obviously will save you a ton of money. The bad thing is that you will not be able to use the advantage of yellow stickers, because yellow stickers is the type of items that you can find only in store and you will not be able to do it online. The second advantage is that you are much less likely to buy stuff that you don't need. Okay, and the last question is, well, how much money you can save per month by following these simple rules that I just mentioned. Right now I'm at the end of the month where I've been experimenting and buying only items on yellow stickers or discounted foods. And I can tell you already that my savings are much bigger than what I expected. But because I'm not quite at the end of this experiment, I don't want to share the results just yet, and I'm gonna do it in my next video. So if you want to see that video as well, you might consider subscribing to this channel, and I hope that you will also find my results very exciting and very interesting. Thank you very much guys for watching me today, and I hope to see you soon in my next videos. Thank you, bye bye.